Hey everyone, I'm out on this torrid summer day hiking at the forest park. I've walked up a few hundred steps already, have a few hundred more to go before I reach the top. So I thought I would upload this video and share the experience. It's about 34 Celsius right now. I have my sun hat on, brought lots of water. I've already hiked a bit. This has definitely been a challenge due primarily to the heat. It is sweltering. It is a sweltering summer day. Among the hottest I've experienced so far. That's okay. I've been through worse. I underestimated how rigorous this hike would be. I didn't know that it would consist of hundreds of steps, if not thousands, but here we are. I'm at the point of no return. Gonna keep going. Gonna reach the top. Look back, here's the view. A lovely view of the city. I can hear the birds singing. Butterflies are flying past. Flowers are in full bloom. Trees are a healthy green. The steps are aplenty on this summer day at the forest park. Now I don't know how long it will be until I reach the top. Gonna keep going though. Enjoying the music. It's relaxing. As a passerby. If he can do it, so can I. Let's see if I'm near the end yet. Nope, not quite. I guess I should talk about something. Well, I came across his video on my WeChat channel about this self-proclaimed fitness guru who claimed that when you move to China, the idea of fitness changes. And to that I say, the laws of physics are universal. Doesn't matter where you live. China, Brazil, Argentina, Uganda, Iceland, America. It's calories in versus calories out. He was arguing that people who work late and eat their dinner at a later hour have a harder time losing weight, which is totally wrong. It's calories in, calories out. On that note, you can have your dinner at 7 p.m., 8 p.m., midnight, 3 a.m. It doesn't matter when you eat. And quite frankly, it doesn't really matter what you eat either, as long as it's within your required caloric intake. For instance, you can eat nothing but pizza and Twinkies. If you're consuming 2,000 calories of pizza and Twinkies, you'll lose weight. Moreover, it doesn't matter when you consume them. If you want to have your pizza and Twinkies at midnight, go for it. Now your stomach won't take too kindly to this horrific diet, but you'll lose weight nonetheless. A lot of misinformation out there, and people try to turn something so basic and simple as weight loss into this complex, nuanced thing, this esoteric area of knowledge that only the elite can fully grasp, which is bullshit. Weight loss is simple. Eat less, exercise, and you know what? This might be a bit of a controversial take, but I don't subscribe to diets, like intermittent fasting. They're not diets, but they're, how should I call them? Eating plans, I suppose. Like intermittent fasting, OMAD. It doesn't matter how many times you eat. It doesn't matter when you eat. Oh, but intermittent fasting activates autophagy. Well, you know what else activates autophagy? Intense exercise, like this. Now, sometimes I fast for 16 hours, but that's not by design. It depends on my schedule. If I have no work in the morning, I won't eat until the afternoon. If I do have work in the morning, I'll have breakfast and skip lunch. That's how I do it. I used to do intermittent fasting several years ago. I'm in better shape now than I was 7 years ago. And I don't adhere to intermittent fasting. I'm also not crazy about keto diet. I'll cut out all carbs, eat meat and eggs and steak. If that works for you, maybe it does, but I'll stick to my balanced diet. So we still haven't reached the end yet. Still got a ways to go. The birds are singing. They're happy. I'm definitely happy. Very grateful to be here, to be healthy enough to enjoy this hike. A hike of this rigor. Flowers are blooming. Nothing but green. The sun is out. I'm getting plenty of vitamin D today. Of course, I've got my sun hat on. It'd be suicide not to wear it. This is some hike. Another passerby.
Hold on for it.
Shade feels nice. Yeah, so that's what I've got to say about fitness. Those are my takes. And I've done everything. I've done intermittent fasting. I used to take creatine until I discovered that it has DHT, which accelerates hair loss. And, you know, when you reach my age, I think it's you realize that it's better to keep your hair, but have a little less muscle mass. That's just me. I came to that realization. I still have a full, healthy head of hair, and I like to keep it that way. I don't care as much for muscle mass and strength. I have functional strength. I'm out here doing this. I have plenty of functional strength. I can do a pull-up, I can do push-ups, I can run, I can swim, I can climb more steps in the sweltering summer heat. Something a lot of people can't do. I don't care about benching 315 pounds. I don't care about deadlifting 500 pounds. Some people do, and that's great. I also care about joint health. If you lift heavy weights, joint damage is inevitable. So you need to decide whether you want your joints to go out by the time you turn 40, or you want to sacrifice some muscle mass for longevity and health. I go for the middle ground. I still train with weights, but I go much lighter. I focus on time under tension. I still go heavy once in a while. I do progressive overload pyramids. I'll go heavy for one set, one rep. I'll go progressively heavier until I hit my one rep max. But there are also plenty of sessions where I'll do around 12 reps. Longevity is paramount. So, looks like we've reached the end. We made it to the tea house. This is our reward for completing this unexpectedly rigorous hike. It wasn't too bad. It was just more than I thought it would be. I don't think it goes any higher, so that's it. All right, well, thank you for joining me on this hike. Wishing you a pleasant day.